Yeah, I did too.
How does it feel to get a win like this against the Arizona team?
It's good. They're a good team. Had been on a roll, for significant portions of this year. And I thought we finished the game well, and I thought we had big contributions in all phases, and so it was good.
Yeah, in the last couple of weeks, the defense gave up a lot of points, but they held Arizona pretty well this game, especially on the last drives. I thought it was like to see them come out and perform the way they did.
I thought it was good, and they've been doing some good things. Some of the teams we played, about 3 of them that were really tough, and then we gave up some explosives, and I think some of that, youth contributes to it a little, but they're getting older and better, and, I think that, we played Murder's Row there for a period of time in a concentrated fashion where I don't believe anybody else has. But came through it, and, they never lost their focus and came out and played well today.
Connor made a point of talking about how well he thought the offensive line played today. Would you agree?
Thought they played good for the most part. Any problems we had there were more one guy as opposed to the group. I thought, but I thought they from start to finish, I thought they really did a lot of good things.
How about your defense? I mean, Kerry, but that one long run, you guys were pretty good on him.
Well, I thought the second half defensively we played Kerry really well. He had the long run the first half, and I think something like 97 of his 130 yards or so were the first half. So I thought particularly the second half, because he's going to get some yards. He's a big, strong kid and very athletic, but I thought we did a good job containing him in the second half.
Mike, was there any temptation to blitz on their last series where they were marching down the field pretty good on you?
Well, we slowed him down, so then we, just kind of regrouped there. He was throwing it every snap, though, was part of it. So I think early in that drive we were just a little too anxious to drop. We knew he was going to throw it, and then, we got too deep and overran the routes a little bit.
Both Keandre and Marcus Mason were able to have some success running the ball. Is that how the air raid's kind of supposed to work, where you can get a handoff and eat up 5 or 6 yards pretty much every time?
Well, we've done a good job selecting when to run. I mean, our yards per carry is pretty high with regard to the backs. College does it differently, which I've always thought is a little screwed up. But if you just isolate to the backs, we've done a good job on yards per carry, and I think that's the key. But in all of our games, they've had a lot of touches. I mean, our backs had more touches than any other position when we threw the 89 passes against Oregon.
What's a game like this do for what you're trying to finish up there?
That's a positive step, you talk about playing 4 quarters, and you talk about finishing, and you talk about, in our case in particular, I thought we did a good job focusing on individual plays and not getting ahead of ourselves and not, extending any anxiety on a bad play or over-celebrating a good play. This is a tight game, and it's going to be, a series of trading blows, and, when we hung in there, I thought we came out on top.
Do wins like this help guys buy into the system, and really, as you build the program, do they help out in practice and in the off season, just validating what you're doing?
Wow, if you got the right guys, that and the depth chart, I mean, you want guys where it's meaningful to them, So I think playing together well and discovering how that feels, but then also the depth chart, get guys in the right position, and somebody that isn't as bought in as the other, you drop him down.
Did you have to do any, after that stretch of Oregon and ASU, and before that Oregon State, did you have to do any sort of mental rehab with these guys just to get them to hang in?
Maybe a little. I mean, that's I wish I could answer that. It's such a unique situation. I've never had any experience with it, and I don't know anybody that has. Maybe the NFL when they went on strike or something. I've never seen a team off as long as we were, so I don't know entirely how to address it. I mean, what we did is we got them away from it early and went recruiting. And then when we started practicing late in the week before, we worked our young guys a bunch, and then had a game week. I don't have a good, I don't know how to do it. I mean, if I ever have it again, I'll look at what we did and kind of reflect on it, but it's pretty unique to football.
Could you tell that they were off in any ways other than game day results? Did you notice any?
what?
Could you tell that they were off at all other than the games and practice when you were speaking to them? Did they seem off in any other way?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
When they were on the losing streak, was there anything that indicated to you that not everything was working as?
Well, I think there's gotta be an accounting for our schedule. I mean, if it was so easy to beat Oregon, everybody would. If it's so easy to beat Stanford, everybody would. If it's so easy to beat Arizona State, everybody would. You know, I think that the other guy factors in on this a little bit. You know, I mean, if we go play the Patriots and lose to them, you know, a little bit of that has to do with the Patriots, I think, you know.
Anything else for Coach?
How good was Connor's game?
Really good. I thought it was the best game he's played. Completed nearly 80%. And in particular, what he did, I thought really well was control the offense, just keep them focused in, that type of thing.
Okay, good.